fighter wing. In New Mexico, stealth is a technology that minimizes the aircraft's visibility to radar through a very sophisticated and unique design. The F-117 combines this technology with radar-absorbing skin to successfully penetrate enemy aircraft. There it is, one of the most radically designed aircraft of all time. We're here to start take off early. It's powered by it is basically the same engine that is in the Navy Hornet. The F-404, but this one does not have an afterburner. Speed is not critical to this aircraft accomplishing its mission. It is so stealthy, it is so invisible to radar that while it's in the United States flying around at air shows, it has special pieces of metal on the airplane put on there by the maintainers that they have nicknamed warts, so that it actually can be seen by a United States or FAA air traffic control radar. On pass number 2, let's take a look at the Nighthawk as it is inbound for its second of 3 passes today. At the controls is Captain Nathan Yuri Bend. There were 59 of these aircraft that were built, and already these airplanes are being retired. And there are about 37 or 38, maybe 40 that are still flying today. Many are being retired and will see no service after about July of next year. They will all be retired as more and more of the F-22 stealth fighters are being produced. I want to say a great big thank you to Staff Sergeant Jody Daniels, Staff Sergeant Oscar Vega, Staff Sergeant Brian Donovan, Staff Sergeant Jason Yergin, and Senior Airman Michael Melody, and also Staff Sergeant Abel Gay from the 49th Fighter Wing. They are the maintainers. Those guys, along with the NC non-commissioned officer in charge, Nate Knox, gave me an F-117 flight suit. I got here wearing that flight suit this morning. I had to change it. It was too hot. It's black, like the black jet. But take a look as it does its low approach. Look carefully at the landing gear, because it's the same landing gear that's on the F-15 Eagle. Watch the gear go up. From our air boss, Holly Dingle, saying, asking for a 4th pass of the airplane. We've got a little time. If he's got the gas, it'll be great to have him come by and do another pass for us here. That'll be quite a treat for us at the show today. Once again, Captain Nathan Yuri Band has the control. The radar cross-section is what determine an airplane is and how big it is. If you were to aim a radar at a 3-ton battle truck, the radar cross-section would come back a little split on the radar. It would be about the size of a quarter. If you aimed it at a Boeing 747 jumbo jet, it would come back about the size of a nickel. If you aimed it at a Boeing B-52 bomber, it would come back about the size of a circle about a half an inch in diameter. If you aimed it at a Rockwell B-1B supersonic bomber, it would come back about the size of a circle about an eighth of an inch in diameter. And if you aim that same radar beam at the black jet, the F-117 Nighthawk, the radar cross-section would be about 1/32nd of an inch in diameter. As I mentioned, the F-117 does not need speed. It has stealth. And at the beginning days of the Gulf War in 1991, it was the stealth fighters that came through undetected, knocking out very important command and control units and bunkers and installations for the Iraqis during that war, because the F-117 Nighthawk is invisible. In real terms, this 65-foot long airplane appears to be about the size of a seagull in real life. That's how small this airplane is. We got another pass. Let's listen to the black jet. Technologically advanced that the pilot can plan his entire mission in his ready room with a special computer that's plugged into a black box. When he's finished planning his mission, he takes this black box, walks to the jet, plugs the black box into the jet, and then he's cleared for takeoff. He takes off, raises his landing gear, flips a button, and all of the programmed information in the black box goes fly the airplane to the target. He then can open his weapons bay doors, deploy his weapons, close them very rapidly, and then that same flight control planning black box will bring him right back to his home airport. He could fly it with his hands off the controls the whole way if he wanted to. Amazingly, when the weapons bay door opens, and I've asked pilots how long it takes to open the weapons bay doors, deploy the weapons, and close them, they said they could tell me, but they'd have to kill me. So I don't ask anymore. But it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 seconds. Doors open, deploy, doors close. But in those 2 to 3 seconds that doors are open, then it becomes totally vulnerable. If a radar beam hits it, then it's totally detectable. The weird shape, with radar beams directed toward it, because of its weird shape, they're deflected away. Now you'll notice too that there is a parachute on the back. That helps slow it down. That is known as a drogue chute. And that will be released. Maintainers will go pick it up. And Captain Ben will hopefully taxi by, and we'll get a chance to see this jet up close and personal.
I'm not sure if anybody can touch that chute or not.
Its strange shape makes it incredibly unstable, but that strange shape is necessary for it to be invisible to help when he developed the amazing B-38 Lightning aircraft that was flown by America's #1 ace in World War II, Lieutenant Richard Long. Now we get a chance to see the F-117. It's about as close as you'll ever get to see it in your life. Yep. I went right on top of the on-plane so we can get off. Technology in this aircraft. You can actually see one of the warts right on the side behind the star and the stripes insignia. That's one of those warts that they put on the airplane so it can be seen.